Hey guys, it's Full Cards here, live and direct from the City of Angels, California. In front of me today I have a box of the 1989-90 Topps Hockey. Yes, it would be Topps, the old school crop to pop. This is special for me. Someone had requested some old school cards and I decided to not get the OPG to get this box. I probably only open maybe 10-20 packs because otherwise it'd be crazy. A lot of packs within here. Configuration 36 packs per box, 13 cards per pack, plus one sticker. Which would amount to 468 cards, guys, plus 36 stickers per box. So that's a bit bonkers, right? Base set 1 through 198, stickers 1 through 33, and the box bottoms are 16 cards total within that repertoire. Note that OPG is 330 cards. While this is less than 200 cards. So Topps is a bit different than OPG, although within this era they worked in tandem. And what is Topps? Topps itself has been around since 1938, and you can trace its roots all the way back to the American Leaf Tobacco Company. In fact, that was founded in the 1890s. That's how old school this product is. I think Topps was known for owning Bazooka Joe, thus the gum. As well as the fact that they bought Bowman in 1955, and they do own the exclusive rights now to baseball, not to hockey. So that's it, that's my spiel. Again, this is the Topps, not the OPG. The OPG has more cards in the set. It has a Theo Fleury and a Gary Roberts. The Topps do not, so just keep that in mind. So there you go, guys. Let's see if I can pop this open and set it up. And there we have it, guys. And in terms of key rookie, you know who the key rookie is, of course, it's Joe Sakic, but there's also a Jeff Courtnall, a Brian Leetch, a Tony Granato, a Trevor Linden, Kirk McLean, Cliff Ronning. So there are a bunch of other ones, including Zarley Zalapski, one of the best names ever in the game. There is also Janny, so there are some others. So here we go, guys. Look at this thing. It actually looks really small, this little pack, although look at the thickage. Definitely some thickage. So there you go. So I'll open a few of these packs, and you can see the gum action protruding just a tad, right? So upon request, I decided to open these bad boys up. It's supposed to be the juiciest bazooka. Mindful of the fact that it would not be that juicy anymore. So let's see if we can open them up without destroying the wrappers as well. These, of course, are wax pack wrappers. And there you go, there's a piece of gum. I might try a piece of gum, potentially. There, that has been salvaged and saved. And there's the gum. And the cards seem to be any which way, including that one right there would have to be, there's Steve Duchesne, who I mentioned the other day. There's the piece of gum. There's a piece of gum, boom. Steve Duchesne, who was involved in the Eric Lindros trade. So here we go, guys, and there is a sticker in here, which is what I wanted to mention. So here's Steve Duchesne, and there you have information on the back. Registered a hat trick and a loss many, many, many years ago. Randy Cunningworth, wow. Here's Sean Burke, a young-looking Sean Burke. Dennis Savard, wow. Laxdal, and we have a John Anderson, Dave Babbage, and this would be our sticker, guys. And the sticker would be a Jeff Courtnall. So a Jeff Courtnall rookie sticker. And look how simple and basic and bold the back would be, guys. And there's Brian Leetch. So this would be Brian Leetch's rookie card. I believe he was drafted 9th, ultimately, originally, back in the day. So there you go, you have his career stats, 1989, 1987, but this is regarded as a rookie card. There's a Pat LaFontaine, wow. Lee Norwood, there's Pierre Turgeon, Alan Chevrier, I used to have the same glove, and Mark Habsheed. So indeed, that Brian Leetch would have been a rookie card. He put up over 1,000 points in 1,200 games, which is amazing considering he's a defenseman. Here we have some stuck gum on the Peter Stastny. I may not extricate it out of caution, guys. Continuing on, Scott Arniel, Tom Laidlaw, Cam Neely, drafted 9th overall was Cam Neely. There's Kirk McLean. So this too would be a rookie card of Kirk McLean wearing the famous, infamous, beautiful Nux jersey with his well-known mask. Excellent. And there's Patrick. This is even before he had color in his pads, but he did by then have his 33 and his well-known mask. There's Wayne Gretzky, probably another one of the key cards in the set, obviously. See what it says on the back of it, if anything. And some insane numbers. So games played 774. This is discounting the WHA numbers as well. Points. So he put up 1837 and 700. I mean, most people don't put up 1,200 points in their entire careers. So there you go. And this is just a piece of his career, 10 years before retirement. So there you go. Continuing on, guys, we have a Mike Ramsey, and this sticker would be a Calgary Flames sticker, obviously. There's Andy Moog, also an Oiler initially. Bob Carpenter, Patrick Sundstrom, Neil Broughton, Brian Propp, as well as the Peter Stastny with gum affixed. So looking to spike the Joe Sakic. You'll notice one of the packs is reversed, but some of the packs actually fell out at one point when I was unboxing them. It's a very loose old box, as you can see, kind of torn. I don't think it was tampered or anything. Look at this, the Beezer. That is a sick looking Beezer card. And we have our checklist: Greg Stephan, Carey Wilson, Joe Mullen, Steve Larmer, piece of gum. Sticker would be of the Habs, Yari Curry, and we have a Greg Millen sighting back when he was with the Blues. Jeff Brown, not the Joe Sakic, Dave Poulin, Dave Tippett, the Mustache, Bob Brown, and Dave Volek. Just opening enough packs there to hit a Joe Sakic is what we really want at this juncture. I will, see there, you see the gum stain. Let's try to reverse this. Hang on, guys. Scott Arniel, Gary Suter, Rick Vive. Ready for impact. There's Brendan Shanahan. And there is the Joe Sakic. So we've hit the Joe Sakic. I believe he was 15th overall. Was Joe Sakic. And Joe registered 2 hat-tricks in 88-89. Of course, he beat the Canadians. Nice. So here's the Joe Sakic. Note again that this would be the Topps version, not the OPG. And these cards don't have value because they were mass produced, so just keep that in mind. So there's the Joe Sakic. Continuing on, there's another checklist: Steve Duchesne, Stéphane Richer, Walt Podubny, great hockey name, Jeff Brown, another Jeff Brown, Dave Gagne. There's Mark Messier, there's the Moose, and there's Randy Burridge. So Joe Sakic, he went in the 1987 draft, he went 15th overall. If you're wondering who's first in that particular draft, it would have been Pierre Turgeon. And Shanahan was the 2nd overall in 1987, while Glenn Wesley was the 3rd overall that year. And I'm successful, but I guess that's a bit of sugar deposit that ends up stuck on the Clint Malarchuk, infamous for having his throat slashed during a hockey game, and somewhat salvaged and saved by the training staff. And here is Dale Hawerchuk. Pretty much had similar numbers to Steve Yzerman, but did not win a cup, unfortunately, did Dale Hawerchuk. Dave Christian, there's another Kirk McLean goalie. Oh, this almost looks like a similar pack, and there's the Patrick Roy again. Doug Wilson, Clint Malarchuk, aforementioned. Oilers, Sharples, Mike Liut, best record in 1980s. Len Hanlon, who was fantastic. He was also in Vancouver, I believe. for his early years. Bobby Smith, great trade by the Habs to win the Cup in '86 with him. Fedorko was a fantastic player, Bernie Fedorko. Peter Zezel and Ken Linsman. Grab this one. Let's do a couple more, and I'm going to give away some of these packs, guys. I will definitely include them in my next giveaway. Unopened. That's how we do. And here is a nice Pens emblem sticker. Erickson, Greg Stephan, Carey Wilson, Cliff Ronning. Cliff Ronning also would have been a rookie card, this Cliff Ronning. Steve Casper, Gum, Chason, Brian Mullen, Adam Oates, Luke Robitaille, young Luke Robitaille, Jeff Norton, Karkner, as well as the Esa Tikkanen, who had one of the most famous OT goals. Okay, I think I'll do 2 more packs, guys. 2 more packs. I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll give cards away, packs away. And I'll also chew a piece of gum at some point. I must. I'll put this gum aside and I'll chew it. Here's another Stéphane Richer, 50 goal scorer. Walt Poddubny, Jeff Brown again, Dave Gagne, Mark Messier, Randy Burridge. So you see the duplication at this point. The Wayne Gretzky sticker. Hillier, there's John Tonelli, who was, I think, didn't he score an key OT goal with the Isles? You tell me, Isles fans. There's Mark Howe, the son, Sean Chambers, Brent Sutter, Gary Nyland, and Steve Chason. Do one last pack, guys, and I'll eat the gum, and we'll call it a day. There we go. It's really thick packs. There's no reason to tamper this stuff, of course, because you can get a box like this for maybe $30, $40, $50, depending on whether it's Topps or OPC. But the set itself is only worth $10, even including the Sakic rookie card. A graded Sakic might have a little bit of value if you can get that. There we see a Brett Hull, which is nice. And we have a Bruins logo. So here we go. We got Dave Babbage. We have Joe Cirella, Kirk Muller. Wow, early days with New Jersey. Dan Quinn, Brian Lawton, John Cullen. I believe John Cullen was a rookie as well. And here's an early days Brett Hull with St. Louis. It's a pretty handsome card. Wow. We have the Bruins logo sticker. We have another one of the Sean Burks. There's Rick Tocchet, Coach Tocchet, Howard Chuck, Dave Christian, Ray Shepard, and Bob Sweeney. So let's eat some gum, shall we? This looks like a decent candidate to be eaten. What do you think, guys? I think I'll survive. Survive Corona, won't survive the gum. Let's try. Oh my God. Was that my teeth or was that the gum? Holy crap, this is sugar. It is not a substitute. It's just plain sugar, guys, without any binding material. I don't think it's gonna, oh my God, it just tastes like pure sugar. It's not, oh my God, this, I do not advise doing this, guys. I should spit it out, but it's completely disintegrated, and I can almost say it tastes a little bit acrid. It tastes completely sweet, like ridiculously sweet. It's gone. It's already gone. I think it actually completely disintegrated in my mouth and evaporated. Like it turned into sugar and then just disappeared like under my tongue. And it's gone. And now all there is a bitter aftertaste. Guys, I don't recommend doing this. I did do it for the 2007-2008 OPC, and they had gum, and I did eat it and chew it. It was a sugar substitute, and I actually could chew it, and it did withstand the test of time. But that still was chewy and still worked, and yeah, that was only 10 years old, that gum, and this is 31 years old. So I really think that was a mistake to even try to eat it. I will survive, I think, but that was kind of gross. So let's do a quick recap, guys. Okay, guys, time for the recap. So I opened up 8 of these packs from 89 Nede, and I received 8 of these wrappers. They all came apart fairly cleanly and easily. We can even see some gum residue, wax wrappers. So there you go, a good 8 of these puppies. We equally received the requisite gum. So I have a handful, a fistful of this stuff. I did eat one, and it was a very sugary affair and a mistake. Never do that at home. You can croak. And then we received these stickers, 1 per pack. So we have 8 of them. Steve Duchesne. There's Jeff Courtnall undrafted. It would have been his rookie card, so it would be a rookie sticker, I guess. There's Wayne. And then we have the emblems: Boston, Montreal, Oil, Pittsburgh, Calgary. I'm not sure what these numbers are. I know the Pens today are 53 years old because they're founded in 67, so they might just be random numbers because I think they can be taken off individually. Montreal would have been about 80 years because they were founded in 1909, so they would have been about 80 years old, but I don't think that number has any bearing on anything. I'll place the stickers right down here, guys. And we did receive a stack of base cards. Check these out: Dennis Savard, Greg Millen, Bobby Smith, Mike Liut, Clint Malarchuk. There's Patrick, Bob Sweeney, Stefan Richer. I mean, really, really cool. Podubny, Walt Podubny, Mark Messier. So really some cool cards. Really, really handsome looking, dated, classic cards. There you go. And we did receive a bunch of rookie cards. So there you go. We have the Kirk McLean. He was a 6th rounder, I believe, back in the day. And he played over 600 games. He definitely was a thing, wearing the cool mask of his. There's Brian Leach, 9th overall in 86. He had a stellar career. And of course, won the Cup with the Rangers. There's Cliff Ronning, a 7th rounder back in the day, another great player. John Cullen had a beautiful career. I think a lot of people remember him from Hartford. He also did play on the Leafs and Tampa Bay as well. And there is the Joe Sakic Topps, not OPG, Topps rookie card. 15th overall in 1987 would have been Joe Sakic. So he, of course, is the hit of the box, so to speak. So there you go, guys. Real beautiful cards. Just fun to open some old school wax packs for a change. Just wanted to do because someone had requested it. So there you go, guys. Some old wax packs. Of course, I will include some of these unopened in my next contest. I will announce that next break, I gather. So please be sure to sub-like, hashtag Dryden. I'm a full cards live and direct from the city of Angels, California.